See, that's what I did earlier, y'all. I muted myself out. I did a whole recording utilizing this and muted myself the whole time. Lord Jesus. But thank you guys so much for letting me know we're here. So we're back, or we're here. We're not back. We're just getting started. So welcome everybody here on this training. Super excited to have you guys here. We're going to be talking about alternatives to selling your book on Amazon. And I've had so many people, I had put a post up on Instagram just stating like how I do not recommend that individuals sell their books on Amazon. And I had so many people like, well, then tell us what we supposed to do then. And so I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and put together a quick training for you guys. And hopefully this is good. Now, if this is some good information, do me a favor. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I plan on making sure that I continue to bring you guys a ton of value. Specifically, I'm talking to those of you who are authors or future authors. Authors or future authors. My target audience is specifically speakers, coaches, and those in the network marketing space. If you guys are wanting to learn how to really take your books to the next level and even grow your businesses in that area, that's what I'm here for. I actually wrote a book, my very first book back in 2012, and that book still sells to this day. Hello, still sells to this day. And we've sold thousands and thousands of copies of our books every single year. And my goal is not just to teach you guys how to sell your books, but also how to truly take your books to the next level. So shout out to everybody who is watching. And thank you so much to my subscribers. Also, please make sure to turn on your the notification bell so you don't miss anything. So hey to Robert, hey to Jonna. I hope I said that correctly. She said, I'm already subscribed, boo, so I ain't got to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? So for those of you who are watching, even if you're watching the replay, leave a comment, leave a question, all of that stuff. I am doing my best to make sure that I get back to you guys as soon as I can, but I'm definitely going to get back to you. All right? Okay. So as I was stating, I can't remember if y'all heard me say this because I was muted, and I don't know if I told you. By the way, y'all, I got these Invisaligners in my mouth, so if I'm looking weird, like I'm chewing down on something, it's only because I'm chewing down on these teeth things. And I just put a new set in, so it's a little all over the place. So forgive me, okay? But we still got to do this training. So I had put a post on Instagram. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull that post up real quick. I'm going to see if I can pull it up. I put a post on Instagram the other day. And on the post, I shared with everybody, I said, stop selling your stuff on Amazon. And it didn't, it actually did, I don't know, my internet just be tripping sometimes. Hold on. When I go to Instagram, somehow I have some kind of setting on Chrome. So let me try it from Safari. So I put it up and everybody was just like, Tareel, okay, well, if you tell us not to sell our books on Amazon, then where should we sell them? Now, I want to make sure I say something real quick before we even get into this training today. I said, don't sell them. I didn't say nothing about not printing from. So there's a big difference. There's two different sides to all of this, right? So anyways, let me see if I can find the post. Where is that? No, that's not it. Reels. Let's see here. So this is, okay, yep. So let me show y'all real quick. I'm going to show you guys the post. So this is the post that I put up. I'm going to share my screen. I put this post up the other day right here. And I said, audio sounds jacked. So the audio sounds jacked. Don't know why. But anyway, so this was the post. And so I said, let's talk about royalties. They do not pay you any kind of money. Also, they don't give you any contact information of the person who purchased from you. And this is for the person who's ready. And this is for the person that is ready to debate me about number 2. When all else fails, the next reason is because they then start referring your customers to other people. And so I'm just been a big advocate. I've actually talked about stop selling your books on Amazon for several years. And, you know, people still do it. People still do it for many different reasons. They want to be Amazon top sellers. And you know what's so funny, y'all, is that in all the years that I've been in this space of coaching in books, being a speaker, just being a coach, nobody's ever made a decision to be my client because I was or was not an Amazon top seller. In fact, nobody's ever even asked me that. Nobody's ever asked me, are you an Amazon top seller? Now, I had one person on my post that was like, oh, well, almost every single time people ask me if they could buy my book on Amazon. Let me tell you something. People will generally steer towards whatever energy you give to them. So 9 times out of 10, you projected that energy of Amazon, because even if somebody did, what's the difference of them going to your website to purchase directly from you in Amazon, other than the fact, yeah, Amazon might have their stuff saved in, and yes, they can get it in 2 days. But what I do is I offer different incentives. So like if you buy the books from me, you know, it's a better incentive, right? But anyways, most people don't even make a decision to buy or not buy from me because of the incentives. It's just because I tell them this is where you must go to get the book. I've never had someone say, well, I'm not going to buy the book if it's not on Amazon, right? Now, before we get into this, I'm going to tell you, I do have my books on Amazon. Let me show you. Let me see. Let me pull them up real quick. Now, this is this is another thing that's messed up about it. I have my books on Amazon, but I list them for way more, right? So let me see if I can find one. Normally list them for like $40 to $50, but recently I increased it even more to $97. And they are on here reselling my stuff used and everything for like $24.99 and stuff like that. So like this is the hypocrisy of it all, right? Amazon will literally go and take your books and then probably print more than what they need and then resell your books to whoever they want to. And by the way, let me just show y'all real quick. Let me show you. That's why I'm about to really start just pulling all my stuff off of here, because this is bull crap. Let me see. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. This is my book on sale for $24.99. And look who it's being sold by. Who is Goodwill Charlotte Books? I don't even know these people. This is who's selling my book. Let me pull up some more. I'll pull up some more while we be over here, and then just giving away our leads and all of our hard work. You're pushing, you're selling your book on Amazon, and then you got companies that'll go and purchase your book and resell them. See, all of these I listed recently for $97. I increased all the price points of these books. But look, then this one is properly at $97. But why is this one saying $34? I put it at $97. I put this one at $97. This is my very first one. It used to be A Vision of Freedom, same book. I just changed the cover. I'm about to remove all these off because this is crazy. But yeah, I stopped selling because of simple reasons like this, right? So I can give more reasons why, but I did a video on this, and so I'm not going to go into all of that, why you should not be selling on Amazon, because that's not why you're here. But man, that kind of just made me mad a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that made me a little irritated, right? So I do want to get into today's training, and today I'm going to talk to you about alternative ways. And yeah, they get my money. Alternative ways to actually sell your books. Now, the reason why I utilize KDP, which, by the way, KDP is the printer or the printing company from Amazon. In fact, everybody should know the story about Amazon. Amazon originally, when it was created, was an online bookstore. Okay. And so when you then wanted to become self-published, which became all the rave, everybody was going to Amazon to get their books self-published. And so initially, it used to be a website called CreateSpace. And CreateSpace was the Amazon online publishing. Then more than likely they were purchased or something like that by Amazon. And now they are KDP, because what used to happen is when you would upload your book to CreateSpace, if you wanted to have the electronic version, which was the Kindle publishing, then you would then have it converted over. Of course, you got to do certain kind of formatting for an ebook, and then it would go over to Kindle. But then what they did is they became all just Kindle publishing. So KDP, right? Kindle publishing. So it's kdp.amazon.com. And I'm going to log into my Amazon account just so y'all can see that too. Just so you can see that I increased my prices the other day and they still got them listed at them discounted rates, only because I do not sell my books on Amazon ever. Like, I don't sell not nail one. So now what I do, guys, is I have to create special incentives so that people will actually go to purchase directly from me. Like, I might give away, do some giveaways and stuff like that. So let me pull this up real quick. I'm going to share my Amazon. This is my Amazon account. And as you can see, I listed this on here. By the way, I have done maybe one ebook or one or two, but I don't do ebooks anymore. I'm not going to talk about that training today. But look at this. I have it listed. Y'all see, we just looked it up. $97. This is listed as $97. This is listed as $97. So these are like the three main books. But the reason why I do pretty much like using them is because of this reason. Because when you go to order the copies, right, their pricing by far, hold on, is the best. Okay, let me zoom in. There you go. So their pricing by far of anybody else is the best. It's like $2.43. Now, keep in mind that some of the disadvantages, and what I'll do is I'll do another training, guys, showing you about different printers. But I'm just telling you from experience that Kindle does tend to have the best pricing. However, you do also have to put into account that their shipping tends to be a little bit outrageous. Like, they might charge like $70 for shipping. It's still not too bad. But you want to make sure that it makes sense. So like, if you're ordering like, 20, 30 books, it may not be as advantageous to order from KDP versus finding a local printer. Because if you can find a local printer in your market, then they might charge you $4 to $5, but you can just go pick it up. Okay, but I'm going to give you guys a video where I can tell you guys some of my favorite printers and why I like to use them based on the circumstance. I'm here in Atlanta, and I'll tell you one of my favorite printers here is BookLogic's. While yes, I might end up paying a couple dollars more per book, I don't have to have them to ship it to me. And also their quality is so much better to me than KDP. But KDP is a good quality. It's not the best quality, but their price points are always going to be good. And again, I'm just, it only makes sense like if you're going to order a large sum. Like, I wouldn't just order one and then you got to pay all that money for shipping and handling. Now, the first thing that we want to talk about when it does come to our books, right, is printing. So when I say stop selling on Amazon, I need to go again. The clarity here is I'm not saying don't sell, like don't order your books from Amazon. I'm saying stop selling on Amazon. So there's a way where you can actually upload your book. So like, if you go look at this again, let's zoom back in. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to go back to my KDP list of books. So I haven't even finished printing them. But if you look at some of them, and I wonder if I can just remove them all together. See, the weird thing is that they have some challenges with trying to make a paperback that's live, like unlisted. You can, but I think it'll be kind of weird. So let me see if I can find one. I might not. I was trying to see if I could find one that was in draft that I could order copies from, right? So that's one of the challenges that I'm still trying to figure out and overcome. And I'm sure that if you guys have the solution or you know what to do, let me know. But a lot of times they want you to go live in order for you to be able to order author copies. And so what I will tell you to do is I would recommend sell your books higher than what the normal price is. But it's still, this is the thing, again, Amazon, because they're going to print your books, and who knows, maybe they sold your books off to someone else. Like, they probably have some kind of way where they can print all these books and put them on these different crates and people can buy crates. But that to me is messed up, right? So anyways, so you're first going to purchase copies of your book on Amazon. That's it. So what I typically do is right here, you see How Not to Be a Broke Author. I go in here and I order author copies. I'll order maybe, 50 to 100 of these. I'll order another 50 to 100 of these. I order 50 to 100 of these. And then I have my book 10K book. Now, what do I do next? So now that I've ordered those books, now what I want to do is I want to ship them off. Well, first of all, let's go back to, Taria, if they're going to be ordering the books, then how do they actually like if you're going to be ordering from Amazon, how does someone purchase from you? So that's number one. First of all, Amazon is for printing, and that is it. Now, again, I can give you some alternative solutions to printers that you can use. Because I don't know if I want to keep selling my stuff on Amazon no more, just because I just saw somebody else is selling my book and it's not me. That's messed up. So, but if you're going to use Amazon, it's only for printing. Okay. Number two is you're going to create your own website to sell from. So without trying to make this super complicated, because I know a lot of us in here, like we ain't trying to figure, how to make websites and all that stuff. There's two solutions that I use. Okay. Two solutions that I use. Number one is I use a funnel purchase page, like a page where people can go to just a funnel and they can purchase from. Now there's so many funnels out there that you can use. What I am going to do, guys, is I'm going to add a link of some of my favorite softwares and tools like that. There's one that I've just now gotten started with, which is a CRM all-in-one. Well, it's really like an all-in-one platform. And they actually have where you can purchase books, right? And so let me see if I could pull that up. So when somebody, first of all, I'm going to tell y'all like a TI is, I never became an author because I wanted to sell books. I'm 100% an author because I'm looking to leverage my book to grow my business, okay? So my goal is to get leads, and to get those leads and then potentially be able to provide them a transformation, i.e. me being their coach. And so for me, I created these books as kind of like lead generation tools, or also as influence building tools, right? So when I'm out speaking, when I'm networking, I can leverage my books. So when anybody ever asks me, how can I purchase your book? I don't care who it is. If they want to buy my book, I'm always going to send them to my capture page. And so my capture page, I'll just show you guys what it looks like. My capture page, let me turn these off real quick so y'all can see. When you want to purchase from me, I send you to this link, and it is 10kbook.com. Okay, now technically it forwards to a different domain because I actually have two of the same, but I'm not going to get into those details today. So 10K book. So when they go here, they can go here and put in their information. All right. They can put in their information. And when they put in their information, then it's going to take them to this page, and they're going to say, yes, I want the book. Now, when they go to yes, I want the book, they're able to submit their information right here. And just, I'm sorry. Oh, listen, I promise you your masterclass is going to be on the next page. Hold on one sec, y'all. But okay, that's my little, upsell video. But right here, they can purchase my book from here. Now, if anybody wants to guess, instead of me sending someone to go purchase my book right away, why would I send them to a capture page to get their information first and then send them to the page where they can purchase? If anybody wants to guess for the special win of the day, go ahead and type that into the chat space. So as you can see, they're able to come in here, put in their information to purchase the book. Now, if they don't want to purchase the book, they can just say, no, I don't want the book, and they can get the master class. But that's actually where I sell my book. Now, an alternative solution, and this is going to be through creating a simple funnel page. Okay. There's several softwares out there. There is going to be one that I recommend to you guys. So if you guys, I'll update the link, and it's going to be a CRM all-in-one tool that I'm going to be teaching individuals that actually get started through me. I'm going to be showing them how to create their own capture pages with the software. I'm also going to just send you over my templates. It's going to be real simple. Okay. However, let's just say you don't want to use the all-in-one. Another solution is a software called Ecwid. Ecwid. So Ecwid is very similar. Okay, Lucille says collecting contacts. Yes, I want you to add more to it though. So why is it important for me to collect? Because that's actually the answer. But because I know that she is, okay, what'd you say? So you could be, yep. Okay, that's another answer. Ayoka says, so you could build your email list and be able to offer opportunities. Yes. So both of you guys are absolutely correct. So really quick, this is the thing. How many of y'all ever went to a website to purchase something and you were like, went to go to the site and you put your credit card in, or maybe you had the little autofill, so you didn't get up out your bed, so you just thought it was going to autofill, and then whatever, maybe your card changed something and you like, doggone it, I'm going to get to it later, and you forget. Anybody ever forgot? Or anybody ever, maybe you was putting in the information, you put something in wrong, you was like, oh, I'll just get back to it another time. And okay? And so now what happens to that person that was getting ready to fill out the information? You just lost that lead. And so for me, whenever somebody's coming to my website because they want to buy my book, the 10K book, or they want to buy my book, How Not to Be a Broke Business Owner, I know that they're looking for transformation. So instead of losing the lead, the first thing I want to do is always collect their information. But let's just say that you don't want to really do the whole capture page thing right now. You just want people to be able to purchase your book. The alternative solution that I would recommend, because it is it's free and it's simple to start off, is going to be Ecwid. Now, Ecwid is very similar to Shopify. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why I like Ecwid. Look, it say get started for free, and let me tell you something. They really mean for free. Shopify will tell you set up for free for like a certain number of days. But as soon as you want to sell something on Shopify, honey, they trying to collect your credit card. They like, nah, you're going to have to go ahead and upgrade. But Ecwid, truly, y'all can sell stuff for free. So if you go to Ecwid, you're going to log in, create a free account, ECWID, right? Log on in. So what for Ecwid, yep. Thank you, Annette. Correct. So what I did with Ecwid is when I came out with my latest book, the 10K book, this is where I actually sold the book. Now, Ecwid is actually an e-commerce website. Okay. So it allows you to be able to sell and create your own online store. Okay. So this is going to allow you to create how many products you want to create. Right. So as you can see, I haven't even fully set up everything, and all these orders actually have been shipped out. So I do need to go ahead and update it. But what's cool is I can go in here, right? And I can create my whole store. So I'm going to go here to the catalog and hover over products. You're going to see I have my book, the 10K book. I have some other stuff in here too, right? Some other stuff that I sold. But right now they've got the 10K. Let me turn this stuff off though, because we're not selling none of that. But I can sell all of these. And the crazy thing is you can start with Ecwid for free. So you just go in here to add your product in, right? And then what you do, so let's just say I was going to enable it. So I'm going to add my product in. Now you can create a customized link and all those different things if you wish to, but you can always just like have a link go directly to this product. So instead of having like a whole website, you can click on here. Let me show you. So you see like all these details and stuff. Like I didn't set up none of that. Like I just made it real simple and whatnot. But here's the link to the book. And so instead of me having like this long link, what I would do is copy this link right here. I would copy this link and just use a forwarding link. So instead of, now I don't recommend, and I'll talk about that on another training too, like these Linktree links and things like that. I would recommend that you purchase a custom domain and you forward it to this link right here. Okay. So I will do a short video. Just make sure you guys subscribe. If you want to know how to forward a domain, leave that in the comment, and then I'll make sure to do a video to show you how to forward the domain. So you're going to forward it, right? So Ecwid, this is Ecwid. So all I use is just this one page. I don't have all this other stuff. And you can go over here to like customize the look. So you see right here under website design, I made mine real simple. Now, let's say you're not much of a designer. You really don't know how to do all of this appearance and stuff like that, right? Well, you can always go to like an outsourcing website and pay somebody $20. Like, let me show you. Let's go to Fiverr. Now, Fiverr, I recommend Fiverr because they're really good for like one-off type stuff. But look, watch. I'm going to search here, Ecwid. Let me search here, Ecwid. The challenge that a lot of people have with outsourcing is they don't know how to be specific enough. You got to be very, very specific. But look at this. I will design, look, e-commerce store. Now they start at like, some of these people say $5 and $10. That's not real. But I mean, look, I will create a high converting Ecwid store for your products, $95. That's probably right. I even see people like $40. I would believe that. So you could have someone go in and customize it. Now, for me, because again, my number one goal is to collect coins or contacts, but first contacts. This is why I don't send people directly to my Ecwid, but I did want to test it out so that I could be able to train on it and teach you guys. It was very effective. Also, I'm able to go in and look at all the sales that I made. I can export it out. They even have some upgraded features, like if somebody does abandon the cart, if they've submitted some of their information, you can follow back up with them. So Ecwid is an alternative solution to sending people to your Amazon store. Stop sending them to Amazon to buy your book. Guys, it does not increase your credibility because you're listed on Amazon. It's kind of like, it's kind of like, like how can I use an example? It's like, where you might have got on a certain publication, but you just paid to get into it. Right? Or, you know what I mean? Like it's not, you just paid to be on Amazon. It's not that big of a deal. Let me tell you where your credibility lies. Your credibility lies in the title of your book. Your credibility lies in the promise that you're making, in the transformation. But I promise you, we've been able to build a very high six-figure coaching business and speaking business, not because we're on Amazon, right? So we just talked about number one. We said number one is you're going to use Amazon for printing. Number two, you're going to create your own website to sell from. And then number three, for those of you who are selling a lot of books, because then that's the next excuse that I get from most people. They're like, but Taria, child, I ain't got time to be shipping out all these books on my own. Okay. Now, I will do, if you guys want me to do a video specifically with me showing you how I ship my books out pretty quickly. Like if I want to ship them myself, typically when I have a brand new book that comes out, yes, I actually do ship them myself, the initial orders. And then after I'm done with my initial orders, I then use my drop shipper. But before all of that, I had to figure out a way to do it. So if you guys want me to show you the technique that I use that in the chat, but I don't want to make this too long. I just want to try to give you enough insight and understanding of how you can do all this by yourself. So I'll show you the drop shipper that I use, okay? And then I'll explain to you what a drop shipper is, just in case you do not know what that is. So the company that I use is called ShipZoom, as of right now. Now, I am always searching for other companies. I'm going to tell y'all, ShipZoom has done very good. But y'all know, cost of gas and everything has gone up. So I'm always looking for companies that, might have some competitive edge to it. But ShipZoom is for me, their price points are amazing. You're going to pay a monthly fee to utilize their services. And then they're going to charge you like $1 per shipment, right? So you're going to make sure that that's why when you're charging your shipping and handling, you're going to charge anywhere between like $4.99 to $6.99 so that your shipping and handling is being covered through your drop shipper. Yes. And by the way, when you sell it on your own website and you order copies through Amazon, you actually make a substantial profit compared to when you sell on Amazon. You don't make no money selling on Amazon versus selling on your own website. So ShipZoom. So ShipZoom is a drop shipper that I use. So let me explain how it works. So when somebody goes to my funnel website, right? When I send them to 10kbook.com, they subscribe to get the free giveaway. I then upsell them again. I'm just going to stress this, y'all, especially those of you who are leveraging your books to build your speaking and coaching business. Your number one asset you can have is not the people that bought your book only. Okay, that's not it. Your number one asset is your database. How many people are joining your email list every single day? So when somebody says, Taria, how can I buy your book? 10kbook.com. When somebody says, Taria, how can I get in touch with you? 10kbook.com. Taria, how can I schedule a call with you? 10kbook.com. I'm literally, that's the only place. Like, I was just at a retreat this weekend. And you know, a lot of times when you go to these like retreats, empowerment retreats, everybody want to exchange numbers. I don't give people my number. I do not. If somebody gets my personal phone number, then they no longer have the ability to be coached by me. That's just one of my biggest rules, right? So if somebody wants coaching or they want to know more, guess where I send them? 10kbook.com. So when I send someone to 10kbook.com, they then are subscribed for the free giveaway. They upsell to purchase the book. Now, what happens is ShipZoom, what we do is we connect. So we use a software called Zapier to connect to a automatic shipping company. And that company is going to be called ShipStation. Okay. So ShipZoom helps us set up our ShipStation account. Okay. So we set up ShipStation and we set up kind of like a automation so that whenever someone purchases your book, it then notifies ShipStation and it adds it to their database. Then somebody can literally then they can log into ShipStation and then print off the books. So what, I was supposed to be showing y'all. Let me show y'all what it looked like. So this is ShipStation right here, y'all. So ShipStation basically is going to be your label printer. It's going to print your shipping labels, okay? Now you can print them yourself or you use your drop shipper. So when somebody purchases my book, they go to 10kbook.com first, right? And then they purchase the book. Then I have an automation that's set up that then goes to ShipStation. And what ShipZoom does is they get notified when a new order comes in. So then what they're going to do is they're going to go over to the warehouse because they have their warehouse. And then they're going to go package my stuff together. Now, a couple of things you're going to have to send your drop shipper. Of course, you're going to have to send them copies of your book. Now, here's some really cool things that you can also do. So like, let's say, for example, you want to, let me show you. Okay. So this is what Amazon can't do. So I have these $100 golden bills, right? Y'all see it? It's upside down. These $100 golden bills, right? So I didn't provide them with the initial shipment, but these might be some things that I would include with my book. And so with ShipZoom, what you do is you would send them the $100 golden bills. You would, or whatever you're going to use as like a bookmark or something like that. You're going to send them your books. You can even send them your mailers. So I like to use these red mailers. I don't have any sitting right around, but I can go grab one. But they're red mailers that I purchased from Uline, right? So if you go to Uline, which by the way, Uline is so dope because you can order something from them and their package will come overnight, literally the next day. So Uline, bubble mailer, right? They have a ton of different sizes of mailers. So you see, like, I like the matte ones, but they have these nice shiny looking color ones. They have the matte color. And so you can get these mailers and you can have them sent to the drop shipper. So what happens is every single time an order is placed for your book, and then you want to include like special packaging, then they will ship it out. Okay, they will ship it out. And so that's what the drop shipper is for. It basically allows you to free up your time. Now, some people might say, well, Taria, that I'm not really making too much profit. Oh, I keep forgetting that I'm not sharing my screen. This is Uline right here, y'all. So this is what Uline looks like. This is some of their mailers right here. These are called the Glamorous Mailers. The ones I like to use I like matte colors. So let me see. I'm going to show y'all. They've got boxes. They've got all types of stuff. You know, you see they have like something for books. Let's see here. Bubble. It's not pulling it up. Let me type matte mailer bubble. And again, Uline also, if you're trying to establish some business credit, they do business credit establishing, all type of stuff. So here's the mat. See, they look nice. I like that. So anyway, so I'll send them my mailers. I send them my books. I'll send them my inserts. I'll send them whatever. The drop shipper, they're even so cool that if you say you've got like special boxes of like goodies, like you might have something that comes with a book, coffee mug, and t-shirt and something like that, they will put all of that together for you. They literally are a drop shipper for the coaches, for the speakers out here in this world, right? So that allows you to not have to spend so much time trying to put this stuff out. Now, this is the deal. Some people might say, well, Taria, by the time I end up paying them, because you're going to spend about $1 and some change per for them to handle it. They're going to, of course, you're going to pay for the shipping, but they typically, as long as it's all, books and stuff like that, this really don't change nothing. They're going to send it by media mail, unless it's international. And so that's going to cost you maybe like $2 to $3. So now that's like an additional $4. And then of course they charge you the monthly fee. So it really makes sense. Like if you equate like your monthly fee might be, I think it's like $60 a month or $70 a month, but you get up to three crates. So as long as your sales are kind of balancing out where you're not having to come out of pocket for this service, it makes sense. Who would it make sense? For people that are selling like 50 to 100 books every single month. If you're not selling over 50 books a month, then we don't even really need to be having a conversation about drop shipping. All you need to do is spend a few minutes printing your labels on ShipStation and you ship them out yourself, right? I mean, honestly, y'all, it's just a few minutes, right? So before I used a drop shipper, I was doing everything myself and I just used ShipStation. ShipStation, I could sit down for 30 minutes to an hour, maybe once per week, and then go ahead and print out all of my labels, put them on my thing and ship them out. Boom, bam, boom. Easy peasy. But because it became like, I was like taking forever to get some stuff out and it was just a hassle, and I just rather pay money instead of me having to do it and get people their books faster than later, then I started using a drop shipper. So it's definitely cheaper for you to send the books out yourself, because remember, you're now eliminating someone that's doing the drop shipping. But let's just be real here. Is it really cheaper? So what you got to do is this, right? Also, you got to figure out what is your hourly worth, right? Based on your goals. So I don't know what everybody here does. So let's just say everybody here is in the coaching realm, right? So I don't know what you guys charge per hour, but for 1 hour of coaching with me, it is $1,000. It's $1,000. And that is based upon my income goal, right? What is my monthly income goal? And so what I typically do, this is what I would recommend, y'all. So matter of fact, I can put up a, what should I do? What's going to be the easiest way for y'all to see this? Normally, see, I could, let me see. I don't have my microphone connected though, because I would go to my whiteboard. So let's just do, I'm just going to share my screen and pull up just a, like a Word doc real quick. Okay. Because I want to show you how to determine if it makes sense for you to hire someone out versus you doing it yourself. So let's pull up a Word document. Because some of us are actually doing activities that we should not be doing. We should just go ahead and pay someone the $40 or the $50 that it's going to cost. I mean, sometimes it's stuff that don't got nothing to do with your business. It got everything to do with your balance, like cleaning your house. I do not, no. I mean, yeah, I keep it tidy, but I have somebody to come and clean, because based on my hourly income goals, it doesn't make sense for me to be doing this, right? I'd rather just hire someone so that I could be productive with what I'm trying to do. So let me zoom in on the screen. Are you guys still with me? And if you have any questions, we're going to go on here for about a couple more minutes, but hopefully this has helped you to understand the alternative solution. And it don't even got to be a lot. I mean, either a funnel page or use Ecwid. That's it. And then you order your books from Amazon if you want to, from KDP in bulk. You ship it to the drop shipper or you ship them to you. That's what I initially used to do, ship them to myself. So let's just say that your hourly income, why am I doing that? I could just do this and make the font bigger. So let's say that your monthly income goal for those of y'all, let's just say we're at an income goal of $10,000 plus per month, because that's my goal, to help 1,000 authors generate over $10,000 a month. Yes? Now, then what we want to do is factor into what are the days days of the week that you're going to really work your business. And I'm going to be honest, I had a young lady the other day that was so disappointed because she had to go get a job to work her business. And I'm telling her, typically people who have full-time jobs do better than people who don't, because the majority of most entrepreneurs are not productive all day long. Let's say they've created themselves an 8-hour schedule, they may be productive for 2 to 4 hours max. The average entrepreneur. I'm not talking about the individuals who are making $100,000 a month or $80,000 a month. I'm talking about if you want to get to at least $10,000 a month, you got to be at least committed to working 4 hours at minimum per day. And let's just say that you're committed to doing that times 6. So maybe Sunday, I'm not going to do no work. I'm just going to work. Okay, hopefully y'all can still hear me because it's like froze. No loyalty, Word Doc. Okay, so let's just say you're committed to working. Are y'all still with me? Can y'all still hear me? Oh, I hope y'all can still hear me, because I'm not seeing any comments. Okay, so 4 hours times 6 days, right? That gets us at 24 hours per week, okay? So we're working 24 hours per week. So we're going to take 24 and multiply it by 4. Now, I know that typically it's like 24, it's like 4.1 something, right? But we'll just round it down to 4 for 4 weeks in a month. So 24 times 4 is going to mean that is 96 hours per month, okay? So 96 hours per month is what we're committed to working our business to generate $10,000 a month. Okay. That's our commitment. Okay. Now, how do we then determine what our hourly goal is? So if we're doing 96, what we're going to do is we're going to take $10,000 and divide it by 96 hours. And that means that is $104. We'll just round it down, $104 per hour. So if you were trying to figure out what should you charge for a 1-hour coaching session, if your income goal for the month is $10,000, you're going to be working about 4 hours times 6 days a week. Then you should be charging about $100 per hour for coaching. Okay. Based on your income goal. Now, their service for the month costs less than $100. The drop shipping service. Now, again, keep in mind, if you're not selling more than 50 books a month, then it may not make sense to do so. Because think about it. So if we got 50 books and we already know that the book itself, so 50 books, right? The book itself is going to cost us, if we ordered it from Amazon, what was it, like $2.43, right? Then we've got to ship it. So let's just say, I think when I shipped about 50 books, I might have paid like $60. Okay. So let's just say we paid, let me see. We paid like $1 and some change. I'll just put $1.50 to ship to me. So, or to the drop shipper, $1.50 to ship to them. Then they're going to send it out media mail, which is going to be $2 and about 60 cents. Plus they're going to charge their $1 shipping and handling fee, right? And then plus they're going to have their monthly. So their monthly charge, I can't remember, but let's just say 75. I'm going to take 75 and multiply that by 50. So if we're only doing 50 books, that's about $1.50 per book. Okay. So let's take all of this. So that's 50 books. 2.43 times. So what I'm doing is I'm going to multiply all these first. Add all of these up first. So I'm going to add all these because these are the fees per book. Okay. Let's see. Does it make sense to go to a drop shipper? So we're going to take $2.43 to ship it for it to print. $1.50 Lord, I can't add on this calculator. $1.50, $2.43 plus $1.50 plus $2.60 for media mail, $1 or so for the handling at Book Logics, and then $1.50 to ship. So it's going to cost me about $9. Not, first of all, it's worth it because I sell my books for $24.99. So we're still profiting. Listen. So if we sell our book for $24.99 and it's costing us $9 to print it, that means I'm still making a profit of $15.99. We'll just say $15. So is it worth it to use a drop shipper? Yeah, because now 15 times 50, that's a $500 profit that you're making every month once you subtract all the fees and stuff like that from the books. So I think it's better to, if you're going to do at least, now if you're only doing one or two books per month, then you need to be a part of Book Profits Club because you need to learn how to get them books out there. But if you're selling at least 50 books per month, a drop shipper is absolutely the way. But until then, just ship your books yourself and you use ShipStation to print your labels. Now, let me tell you, before I used ShipStation, guess what I was doing? I ain't know nothing about no ShipStation. It's so funny because everything I've learned through error. I didn't know nothing about media mail. Right? And mind you, I had paid someone $10,000 to teach me how to write a book and be profitable. They told me nothing. I didn't know nothing about no media mail. So when you ship your books out, you're always going to ship the media mail unless somebody has paid to have them rushed. Most people, you only give them the option for media mail. Like, don't offer them the option to rush ship it. Okay. And so you're going to ship it media mail, which is going to cost you like $2 and some change, but you're going to charge $4.99. So you're going to charge $20 minimum. No less than $20 for your book. Some of y'all go higher. $20 plus $4.99 shipping and handling. Yes, yes. So that means that we're going to be selling our books for $24.99. So what I used to do is I ain't know nothing about media mail. So I was still printing all of my books and having them shipped to me in bulk. And then I was going to the post office with everything labeled up. And I would just have the post office person do priority mail till somebody told me I could do media mail. So then I started doing media mail. Then somebody was like, you could use ShipStation, which has definitely saved my life with not having to go in. And then the good thing about ShipStation is you can track all of your shipments and everything. So if somebody's like, I didn't get my book, then you can go and find their email in ShipStation and it'll literally give you their tracking number, when it was delivered, and everything. So for whatever reason, my little software guys, it stopped posting all the questions. That's why I couldn't see it. But let me see what y'all got. All right. Okay, so they don't have a minimum. The drop shipper does not have a minimum. They just, as far as books, you have to have a minimum of crates, though. So like you got to have like 3 crates or something like that, I think. So that means that you can have up to 3 crates. So you can have a lot of stuff. Now, I don't know how much go on a crate, but I know I've sent them easily, maybe at a time I might send them at a time. They might get anywhere between 150 to 200 books. By the way, I don't ever send, I would never print like 500 books unless I'm grossing that month on a monthly basis. I would never send 500 books to a drop shipper. You want to send them incrementally. You might send 100 to 150 at a time, but because I sell 4 different books through them and they ship them all, I send 100 to 150 of each one of those 4. I never send 500 books because this is the thing. Listen, you might need to make some updates. You might want to have a re-release. It just could be anything. So never, have that many copies printed because you just never know when you need to make some updates. Oh, the media mail went up the other day. It might have went up because of gas prices. I could believe it. I always sell my books for $20 plus $4.99 shipping and handling. On average, media mail is still going to run you about, let me see. Let me go log in real quick. I can log into ShipStation and see. I can't pull it up only because I'm about to be pulling up people's address and I don't want you to see people's address. Let me see. I'll let y'all know right now. I'm about to pull it up. But yeah, so I always sell them for $24.99. Now, let's just say because of what's going on in the world and gas prices going up, you might have to increase your pricing by $1 to $2 for your shipping and handling, right? And everybody should understand because the gas is ridiculous out here, right? So, okay, so great question. Which ship station do you have to still go to the post office? And the answer to that is yes, you do, right? Yes, you do. Hold on one second. Let me see something. Yes, you do, and no. So hold on one second. Let me see. I'm gonna just test this. Oh, that's an international shipment. Oh, and then their address is not showing up. Let me see. Let me see. So we're gonna do her. Oh yeah, look. Let me see. U.S. Media Mail. It did go up. God dang. It went up from $2.60 to $3.82. So you might want to increase. I mean, listen, you might increase it by $1 or so, right? Because that's a significant jump. You are right. That's a significant jump. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Hold on. I could be wrong. That's my buy 2 get 3 free bundle though. So that's 4 books. So that's why, because it's 1 pound and 6 ounces. So that's why it's costing so much because I don't know. It might not have jumped up that much. So you should be good. For ship state. Okay, do you have to go to the post? Yes and no, not really, because now your package is literally labeled. Like it really is already labeled. Like you got your printing. So if you want to, if you know when because you might, I mean, it just depends on how many you have. Some of you guys, you have a spot where you can just drop your mail off for the post office man, or maybe I know we have a concierge. We can give it to them. Or let's just say that you want to just go to one of those mailboxes where you can drop it in there. Another great thing about ShipStation too, like I'll have international customers. Now, this is one thing you have to keep in mind. And this is where having like the funnel, the disadvantage of having the funnel versus Ecwid. Because like if somebody orders from Ecwid also has its built-in kind of like weighing station where it can kind of like depict what the actual shipping will be. Right? So you can set it up to where it ships based on the weight. And so let's say you have someone that orders from London. Like I've had people that'll order from London for me, and it doesn't on the funnel. It's not going to update the printing. So you might end up like, I know one book I just shipped. It cost me like $20 to ship the book, and I didn't update it because it wasn't being sold on the funnel. So you have one of two options. When somebody does buy from you from another country, if you want to hit them back and be like, listen, for me to ship this, you're going to have to pay an additional shipping fee. Or you would just kind of be like, I'm not going to be able to print it or ship it out, but me, I just lose a couple dollars for that one shipment because it's somebody international. So I don't trip off of it. I'd rather come out of pocket for just 1 or 2 people. But Ecwid, you can set it up so that it would automatically update. It's just, again, what is the pros and the cons? For me, the pro of having it go to my funnel page first is that I'm getting their contact details. Now, you could always have it go to your funnel page and then redirect for people to go to, it could go to your Ecwid store. So there's so many options and ways that you could fix that as well. So, yep, that's how you do your international shipping. And so ShipStation will ship internationally as well. It'll set, all you got to do is insert the person's information, and then you'll be able to ship it internationally. You print out your stuff, you print your label out, and you take it to the post office, and then you drop it off. Because on the label itself, it'll ask you for like the declarations information, like how many items is it, how much, is the value, the things that you typically answer on an international form. It already has it on ShipStation, so you don't have to do it again, and you can just drop it off. All right, y'all. Well, listen, I hope that this was valuable in some way. And so I don't want to make it too long. We're already at 6:28. So that means we've been here for about an hour. But again, I'll just kind of rehash what we just went over as far as the steps. So again, When I say stop selling on Amazon, I did not say don't buy your books from Amazon. You can print them from KDP. So print them from KDP because that's going to be the best as far as economically, price point. They're going to be the best. But if you can find a local printer in your market, that might be the better option as well, because you could probably get it much faster than you will with KDP, and you can go pick it up. So they might charge you more money, but it evens out based on the like for me, Book Logic's, their quality is so much better. Their price point is a little bit more expensive. Like I might pay $4 to $5 a book. That's because I don't get 1,000 copies. But if I order more, it does go down. Okay, sometimes I might only order 25 at a time because I'm just getting enough for an event or whatever. But if you order more, it does go down. Number 2 is create your own website to sell the book. And again, I recommend a funnel site, or you can use Ecwid. And Ecwid, the reason why I recommend them is because it's very easy to set up. You can always hire someone on Fiverr too to help set up your Ecwid store. So if you want it to look like an official website. And then number 3, using a drop shipper. So ShipZoom, again, is who I recommend. So now the benefit is that now you're not giving Amazon your leads. You're not giving Amazon your books. Amazon ain't going to be referring people your books or referring other people in your genre. They can't do all of that when you're not selling your book on Amazon. If you want to get reviews, there's other ways to get reviews and everything. Because some people are like, well, I want to have it on Amazon so I can get book reviews. Honey, there's so many ways out there to get reviews out here. And so you don't need to have Amazon for reviews. You don't need to have Amazon for all of that stuff. Okay. So with that stated, guys, I pray that you guys have an incredible day, and I hope this is good. Please make sure to subscribe. I've got more stuff coming, y'all. I promise you. And it's been a privilege and a pleasure. Bye, y'all.